Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Slop, joined as always by my friend, the great Matt Modi. Matt, you're keeping us afloat right now, man. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but we're a team. So, it doesn't really matter who does what. It just matters that we're up as a team. Yeah, shout out J Ram. It was I didn't even know he was at bat, and I just got him I got the Twitter that J Ram hit a home run, because normally I try to keep, if I'm not busy, I try to keep up with my guys, see when they're at bat. Had no idea J Ram was up. Next thing I know, I got the Twitter notification they hit a home run. And I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Well, that works. Yeah, no, I like that. My buddy Curtis sent me a text earlier in the day. This is basically how the home run market gets you. He sends me a text. He said, Manzardo, Ramirez, or Wells. I just need one. Guess who I said?
Who'd you send?
Wells.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I think he went like 0 for 17 with 16 strikeouts last night. It was bad. So that's pretty much where I'm at. It is what it is. So J-Ram got us home. I don't know if that gave us a profit or not. I can't really do the math in my head. Tatis did not hit a home run. Alonso definitely did not hit a home run. Machado did not hit a home run. And my guy, Marcelo Zuna, also did not hit a home run. Fun fact, I had Austin Riley all morning, but I thought I had too many Austins. So I went with Marcelo Zuna. And I didn't have too many Austins. It's a matter of fact, I don't think you can have enough Austins at this point.
Yeah. Someone said on Twitter that is Austin the new Jackson?
They could be the new Jackson. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of Austins. I feel like I knew Austins as a kid, whereas I didn't know a lot of Jacksons. I'll be honest, I don't think I met a Jackson until I was an adult.
Yeah, my one of my best friends from high school, they named their son Jackson.
Okay, so did you know any Jacksons when you were a kid? Like say you're playing Little League.
No.
Yeah. There was just no Jacksons. So I was excited about having Jacksons, especially ones that can rip. So that was big.
They were all three rookies too.
Yep, it all came together. But then now, like I said, the Austins you got guys hitting the ball pretty hard, except for last night. Yeah. But anyways, so the show, I guess, did profit. I mean, by my math in my head, 0.1 units. So that makes us plus 37.81 units all time, which is not bad because I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're doing anything other than betting dingers for the foreseeable future. So it's going to be a roller coaster ride. One of those dingers are not linear. They never have been. They never will be. And that's why I like them. So I'm going to let you go first. I think you have 3. I have 3. So we'll see if we collide at any point. I don't think we do, though.
Commingle, yeah. This one's obvious. Anybody that knows me, but it's Tatis. I'm going right back to him to hit a home run. It was plus 360 at FanDuel. They now have it at plus 310. So we just talked about how CLV doesn't mean anything unless it moves in your favor. Then it means everything. But you can still get it at plus 340 at BetMGM if they will let you bet there. Tatis didn't hit a home run yesterday. He had a ball that left the bat 103 miles an hour. He had another hit that that was 99 miles an hour. It had and I would pull this up to pull up the exact numbers because it doesn't make any sense. I think they gave Tatis a dead baseball is what I'm saying here, because so he hit a baseball that was sorry, I'm pulling up my notes. I should have had this ready, but I didn't.
I wouldn't worry about it, dude.
Anyways, so he hit 99.8 miles an hour, 27-degree launch angle. Only traveled 301 feet. That doesn't make any sense. The same game, Zach McKinstry of the Tigers had a ball that was 99.9 miles per hour off the bat, so 0.1 mile per hour faster, 28-degree launch angle, so 1 degree higher, traveled 380 feet. So it's 301 feet versus 380 feet. That doesn't make any sense to me regardless. Fernando Tatis is still hitting the ball hard, and he's going up. I don't know if you looked at this. Jack Flaherty. We are not a batter versus pitcher history show. Of course not. Only real dumb people.
It's stupid.
It means nothing except when it does mean something. So these two have 7 at-bats against each other over the last 2 years. In those 7 at-bats, Tatis has 3 doubles and 2 home runs. In 7 at-bats, that's 5 extra base hits, 2 home runs. That's pretty good.
That's
not bad. The biggest thing here, Flaherty throws either a four-seam fastball or a slider like 80% of the time. Tatis absolutely tattoos both of those pitches from right-handed pitching. And Flaherty, even though he's a righty, he gets beat up by right-handed hitters. So it just made too much sense. Fernando Tatis home run.
I like it. I'm going to do something that, I mean, I don't ever recommend anyone doing. The 3 guys I'm about to give out, you shouldn't bet any of these guys in any of these ranges. Well, actually, one you should, but the other 2, no. The first one is Byron Buxton for the Twins. Here's what happened. I'll tell you what happened. All right. I've been looking at Weather Edge. I didn't know I had Weather Edge at Roto Grinders. Shout out Kevin Roth.
Yep.
He does a great job over there. He actually just changed his profile picture on Twitter. He looks glorious, so go check him out. But the Weather Edge, I'm getting stuck because I see green, and I'm like, oh, yeah, more home runs. So I'm going through a phase right now. It's fine. It might be awesome, might not be. But there's like a 19.8% edge in home runs. I don't know how they get that. Not a weather guy. Don't claim to be. But there is in the White Sox-Twins game.
Okay.
So then I saw that, and then I went to and saw that Davis Martin's pitching. Okay, Davis Martin to righties. I mean, he kind of gets smoked a little bit. He's got to get smoked. It happens. But I've been getting stuck on four-seam fastballs. So if you see an 83% hard hit rate, then you're interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, his four-seam fastball gets hit that hard by righties, like 83%, right? Byron Buxton on the season, 92.9% hard hit rate, 35% barrel rate, 42% fly ball rate in the air. So, I mean, do you just take him? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's plus 265, which is not even remotely close to a good price for a home run. But when you're talking about that, I'm like, okay, now I'm very interested. Then you look at the slider that he's going to see. So far this season, 71% hard hit rate from righties, Buxton is. 28% in the air, not great, but he has like a 28% barrel rate. And that pitch gets obliterated from Davis Martin. So when you put all that together, I think we just bet Buxton.
I can't argue. He was on my list. I didn't bet him because the odds were so bad.
Yeah.
But if he hits a home run, the money still counts all the same.
It does count. It definitely counts. But yeah, I just, like I said, like I got stuck when I saw that. I'm like, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't want to get that Twitter notification. Buxton just hit his third home run tonight. And it was like, dude, just take the 265. You know what I mean? Like at some point, just take the cash, stuff in your pocket. Don't tell anybody. It's kind of like the old, you don't want your friends seeing you ride a moped. You know what I mean? I think we've heard it different ways too. It's one of those. Right? Just don't tell anybody you did it. Just do it.
Just stuff the cash in your pockets. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Makes sense. I like it. Yeah, but he was on my list. I just, like I said, it was the odds that held off. But
yeah, I mean, it's brutal. Like, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. I'm sorry.
All right, my next one, I'm going to go with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to hit a home run. It was plus 450. That might have moved at Bet 365. If that's no longer available, you can get 425 at BetMGM. So Vlad, I feel like a lot of people are mad at Vlad because he's only hit one home run this year, and he went the first 3 weeks without hitting a home run. Vlad's always been able to hit the piss out of the baseball. That's never been in question. The problem with Vlad is that launch angle. He's always been a ground ball / line drive guy as opposed to a line drive plus flat ball guy. But you look at his last 7 games, hard hit rate 75% is ridiculous. That's just insane. That's not even pitch specific. That's just in general. The most important thing here is that he's got 4 barrels in that stretch. So barrel means barrel means the ball has been getting put in the air. Sorry, I fumbled over my words on that. You get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Launch angle, 11.6 degrees isn't amazing, but it's not terrible. And his launch angle normally is in the single digits. So even though he's 11.6 is good for Vlad, fly ball rate of 40% is acceptable. Again, he's like a career 30% fly ball rate guy. So he's getting the ball up more. And he's going up against Ronel Blanco of the Astros. He allows a 10% barrel rate, 50% hard hit rate to right-handed hitters on the year, 57 combined line drive plus fly ball rate to right-handed hitters as well. So Vlad's been hitting the ball hard, but he's also been putting it in the air. So I took a chance on him at plus 450 or 425, depending on what you're able to get right now.
Nice. Vlad's a tough one. I can't stand what's happening with him because he's so fun to bet. I'll never forget the year before last, I had a 3-legger, first one. And I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I love this. So the next night I have another 3-legger. And the first two hit, and it was on to Vlad. So it was going to be 2 days in a row. I was like, this is just amazing. And Vlad didn't do it. And ever since then, I held a grudge, which I shouldn't have, because it's not his fault. He was trying. Guy hits the shit out of the ball. But yeah, I think maybe that was my fault, what's happening, because he just can't hit a home run, even though he hits the ball harder than everyone else.
It's crazy how hard he hits the ball and how incapable he is of hitting a home run.
It just doesn't go over the fence. Like, how?
I know, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to apologize again. I'm going to go Brent Rooker plus 240 again. I don't want to do this. Like, no one's like, but I have to, because you start looking and you say, all right, cool. He's going to play at 10:15 tonight, which is awesome because now we get to wait a little bit. We got our action later. He's going to see Patrick Corbin. So Patrick Corbin to righties, you're going to see a slider. So far this season, Brent Rooker has demolished the slide from lefties. It's been 3 pitches. All right. So the 100% hard hit, 100% fly ball rate, 50% barrel rate really doesn't matter. But then you go and you look at what he did to it from lefties last season. It was a 55% hard hit rate, 44% fly ball rate. So, okay, so he smashes that. That's great. Well, guess what? What if he doesn't see a slider? All right, well, we'll see a cutter. Last season, 40% barrel rate on cutters from lefties. He hadn't seen one yet this season, so we can't really say what he's going to do now. I bet you it's pretty good. What if he didn't see either one of those? Hey, how about a sinker? That's a 20% barrel rate, 60% hard hit rate. All right, so I think I made my point. Like, the guy mashes basically anything Corbin can throw to him. Maybe the 4-seamer. You want to know what the 4-seamer, or no? We'll just move on.
No. All the nerd stats. I mean, this is what gets me. This gets me going.
4-seamer last season from a lefty, 25% barrel rate. That's ridiculous. That's over 50 pitches too. So it's not like he just hit a couple. And so at the end of the day, I mean, the wind's blowing out. It's a little league park. I mean, literally every single thing you can possibly look for in a home run. And then let's go over to Eli's site. His EV logs, bright red, just bright red, like every single thing. 105, 110, 108, 102, 107, dingers everywhere. Like, there's red on the left, green on the right. That's good. If you've ever been to Eli's site, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I don't see how in the world you don't like that. But if you don't want to do all that, let's say you don't want to do plus 240 on him, Bangaliers is probably someone I'm going to take too, because he hits all this stuff very well as well. But he has a more palatable, like, I think it's like 440 right now. So if you want to do that, you can do that. But go ahead.
Yeah, the odds today are just disgusting. But yeah, I mean, those guys are going to hit home runs. All right, my last one is, I think he's a circle of trust guy for me. He's come through for me a decent amount. Aranda. It's Jonathan Aranda.
I knew it.
Jonathan Aranda to hit a home run. I did get him on Saturday, and he hit one in the bottom of like the 10th or 11th inning. So it shouldn't count, but it still does count. He still did hit a home run, so we're good there. The biggest thing here is he's going up against Brandon Pfaadt. And Pfaadt might as well throw a beach ball to left-handed hitters. It's insane what's been happening to lefties. Pfaadt's given up 5 home runs this year. In four starts, 5 home runs in 4 starts. All 5 have been hit against left-handed hitters, every single one. And you go down the list, whatever nerd stat that I'm obsessed with, that most people don't care about, they're significantly worse against lefties. It's just insane. Lefties hit this guy incredibly hard. And Aranda's been great. Like last nine games, 6 barrels, that's really good. Hard hit rate, 64%, that's really good. Putting the ball in the air, launch angle of 17.7 degrees, fly ball rate of almost 50%, 48%, that's really good. Junior Caminero is a good one in this one as well. He's also been hitting the piss out of the baseball. So if he hits a home run, I'll also claim credit for that Nigel won't give me credit for. But the reason why I went with Aranda is because I wanted to get a left-handed hitter against Brandon Pfaadt. Like, the guy just gets crushed by lefties. So Junior Caminero, it was 480. Looks like that's now plus 440 at 450 at DraftKings. So that's what we'll go with.
I like it. Another guy for that game that made the millie was Cameron Meisner.
Oh yeah, the young guy,
the lefty. Yeah, the kid. He smokes the ball, and I really wanted to go Caminero in that game, but he's a righty, and Brandon Pfaadt. I mean, Brandon Pfaadt's going to give a home runs to righties and lefties. Don't let that scare you off. But like, it just seems like he cannot figure it out to lefties. He just throws it and they just destroy it and he doesn't know what to do. So I don't know. So for that reason, I didn't go Caminero, which is still a great pick. Again, I'm probably the way the slate worked out, thank God, is you'll be able to have 4 games at the end that you can all so if you want to stay up late, maybe you throw in a Caminero, Bangaliers and somebody else. And now you got a party going.
Now we're cooking. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do that. But let's move on to the next one. My last one is going to be a guy called Cal Raleigh. Now, I got him at plus 375 at ESPN. They did let me bet a quarter unit, which is all I wanted to bet. So that worked out. He's like 260 at FanDuel, so be careful. That's a way different price. I'm hoping he's the guy that hits a home run for me. If we only get one of them, I'm hoping he's the one. But he's going to be at Fenway. The wind is just blowing out to right field, which always helps. Not a weather guy, but you like to see it. That's all I'm saying. You like to see that arrow pointing the way that your guy, you want your guy to hit it.
Baseball, yeah.
He's got Bayo tonight making his first start, and he's got problems to lefties. His sinker, if it doesn't sink, it's going to be a problem. Here's the thing that Weaver does. I think we're good. Current season, Cal Raleigh, 50% barrel rate on sinkers from righties, which is absurd. 83% hard hit, 50% in the air. So if you're like, all right, that's a small sample size. Last year, 71% hard hit, 42% in the air. So he hits it. All right, that's just what he does. Okay. Bayo also likes to throw a changeup. Cal Raleigh last season, 10% barrel rate on that pitch from righties. Current season, 25%. So all I'm saying is he hits what Bayo throws. I would think Bayo is going to be rusty. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't just totally expect the guy to come in and just start mowing people down like sure. He always does. So let's hope we get a little rust. He makes a little mistake because he's a challenge guy. He will challenge people. So he's going to see Raleigh probably third. That's going to be the second lefty, I guess, because Polanco hits before him. But let's just hope he makes a little mistake. Let's just hope he tries them with that sinker, and let's hope a lucky fan goes home with a ball. If you don't want plus 375, I don't even know why I'm saying this. I don't want to say this, but look at Rowdy Tellez.
Yeah.
He's hit a home run in 3 straight games, which that sucks. Because that now we're getting to is this guy going to set a record? You know what I mean? I don't mind back-to-back days or anything like that. But I mean, in his defense, he did come in and pinch hit the other day, and he got one then. So that is what it is. But he's plus 750 at FanDuel, and he demolishes that sinker as well. And another lefty does too, Nuke Raley. So
Raley.
Yeah, you got 3 lefties in this game. If you want to go that route, if you don't like the 375, you can always go with Rowdy or Raley. But Rowdy Tellez, average exit velocity, leads the team.
Rowdy's he's 900 at Caesars.
Yeah, I mean that is
crazy.
Bananas.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I think as far as plus 900 guys go, maybe Rowdy Tellez is someone to think about if you don't want to go with the plus 375. But I'm going 375. I like Cal. He's on my fantasy team. He's hitting the crap out of the ball.
Yeah,
so it is what it is. All right, is that it for you?
Yep, I got 3.
Oh man, I think we just did. So that's 6 guys, and then there was a bunch of other talks about guys. So I feel like we gave him a lot of guys.
Yeah. Some people love to bet the leans. Yesterday on my show, Pete Alonso was my official bet. I mentioned you could also go Lindor. Guess who hit a home run?
Lindor. Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah, he hit 2 actually.
Well, I know. At this point, I feel like home run betting, the content that I've seen is basically the same thing. It's just naming dudes. You know what I mean? You just say a guy, and I say a guy, and you say a guy. There's really we're just naming names. Yeah. And
you name enough, you're eventually going to be right.
Because at the end of the day, we just did it here. We just named 10 guys.
Yeah.
But we only have 6. So it's what it is. But yeah, that's what's going on. I don't really care. I like it. I like talking dingers. All right, so if you liked what you saw out of Matt Modi, why don't you go over to his Twitter? He's absolutely demolishing the home run market right now, so jump on at Jedi Modi. He's also doing it at YouTube as well. I don't know if you ever watched the Dong. Is it called the Dong Report?
Dong Report.
The Dong Report. Very, very informative. Usually 20-minute video. So check that out. That's also at Jedi Modi. I'm Slop Rules. This is my channel. Hit subscribe. I'm going to come back later, do a little Profit X talk. Got a great banger there, a plus 190 something. You want to see that. And then after that, we're going to do some odd shopper stuff. Find some EV plays for the NBA tonight. It's going to be an incredible, incredible night. Join us. Thanks for watching.